Hey, what's up, everyone? Matoy in the mic. This time with SIR's Jaka, the last time Orcus winner. How are you doing today?
Doing fine. Thank you for having me.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. Well, you are our last winner, so it's really important to have your thoughts coming into this next tournament. I had to talk about it. You won last tournament. How did it feel beating Kepler in that final set?
It was nice, to be honest. To just win a tournament, it was like one of the first I won in Switzerland, I think. It was quite a stacked one, so I'm pretty proud of it, to be honest.
Well,
I'm hoping I can do that again this time, of course.
I hope the best. Your Isabel really made us pop off. You had some plays with those backers, with those fishing rods. You played that really nicely, and we were really happy to see you win. Um, so, you, after that win, there's been COVID, and during COVID, you've played a lot online, playing on those online tournaments, even European training sessions, and you've won almost all of them that I saw you post on your Twitter. How do you do it, man? How has it been doing on online?
I don't know. Some say Isabel is carried by online, but I don't think so. She's maybe a bit better because of projectiles or in general better online. But I think I got to learn some matchups, and of course, online isn't as good as offline. But yeah, it's quite valuable to learn different matchups because you see some characters you normally don't see in your region or somewhere. And yeah, I became quite a Wi-Fi warrior, to be honest.
A new Wi-Fi warrior here in Switzerland. Well, you've been having great sets. I've even watched your stream. If someone wants to hop on, Jaka streams sometimes. He streams during his tournaments or training sessions. If you want to go see, it's on his Twitch channel. He's been playing a lot of Isabel. It's not a very known character. Do you feel that it gives you some kind of edge when you play on those online tournaments where people, when they play offline, they don't see
Yeah,
Isabel?
yeah, there aren't many Isabel players, and maybe they don't know the matchup, and they have to get used to it. But I think with how much I played in these tournaments, the people got to know it a bit, and maybe with that, can't really say it's just the matchup, maybe a bit.
They still weren't able to beat you, and you were still able to get that win, and that was really important. You were, I loved watching that because every time I was on Twitter, it was a little bit stale during this period that offline wasn't up, but you were still participating in tournaments online. There weren't a lot of Swiss players participating in tournaments online, but you continued and you got a lot of wins, so it was really cool to see. Uh, there was also talking about that now the offline coming back and you playing European tournaments. You went to Austria for a tournament. Do you feel like maybe going to other countries is something that you're interested in after playing against these European players at those at those online tournaments?
Yeah, sure. I wanted to travel for a long time now, but I wanted to start before COVID, but then it happened and I couldn't. So after this whole pandemic, I think I'm going to travel a lot more. I thought about Dokumi, but I'm not sure if I should go because it's still pretty early. But I think if nothing bad happens until then, I'll go to VCA, to Austria again. And after that, I have to see which tournaments are running and happening. And I hope I can participate there again.
Yeah, well,
Because last year's VCA was really fun.
Mm.
It was such a great experience. I wanted to do it again.
Yeah, well, I saw there was a lot of Swiss players also moving to those other countries. I've talked with other players during these interviews. There are a lot of players willing to go to Europe, so I hope we can get a little crew from Switzerland, getting some good scores on the board for Switzerland. You're clearly capable of it. We've seen it these last times. Winning Orcus also last time against the top Swiss players. Now coming to this Orcus, you said you wanted to win. Do you feel confident about that? Getting that back-to-back win?
Yeah, it will be hard, but I maybe it's possible. I don't know. I'm more there to have fun, not to like I have to win, and everything else is not okay. It's just let's see.
Well, I hope to see you, Isabel, on those last rounds, kicking some ass like last time. It was really cool to commentate, and I'll see you back on Saturday. Also, everyone in Twitch chat, there's this Twitch channel, but there's also the Twitch channel of Side of Seraph that's going to be streaming this tournament on the 22nd of August. So we'll see you all there next time, boys. See ya.